Hello Leo, welcome to Mystic River. My name is Maria and it's a pleasure for me to prepare your reading for the month of March 2019. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of March. Let's see what's the oracle for Leo. I think there's one here. Leo. Another one here. Yeah, this is stronger. Regeneration, Leo. Very good. Okay. Let's see what do the angels have to say for the month of March 2019. We are going to take two cards. One for singles and the other one for stable relationships. Romance angels, what are the messages for singles? Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of March 2019. Leo singles. Yes. Leo. Release your ex. Okay. Maybe there is something you need to release from the past. Now, Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for people in stable relationships. Leo, stable relationships, maybe married, living together, or a long-term relationship. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Honeymoon. Okay, this can talk about having some type of time together, maybe a trip, not necessarily a honeymoon, but a trip escaping from the world a little bit. Okay, Leo, let's concentrate and focus in your cards for the month of March 2019. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of March 2019. Your intention now, it's important so you can connect with this reading and influence the cards. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of March 2019. Leo. Okay. Give me a clear message for Leo, please. Sun, Moon and Rising, March 2019. Okay, these are your cards. At the bottom, the Three of Swords. So there's something we need to let go, maybe some pain. The Knight of Cups, the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Moon, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, King of Swords, and Death. Okay, let's see what is underneath. Judgment. Okay, I think this is a very clear message and it's very specific, so I don't know how much is going to resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please check the other videos for Sun, Moon and Rising. We are talking here about regeneration, and we have this confirmed by these cards of Scorpio, the Death and the Judgment, that are speaking of the death of something, the end of something that was not feeling very good. For the cards that I have here, probably it was painful, and for some of you could even have been some type of feeling of betrayal and confusion, but not everything was as it seemed to be, and now you come to a more clear understanding of what's going on. Also, with this regeneration card, you know, I think it's going to be something that will bring a new beginning. like with the Ace of Swords here, we have an end and a new rebirth for some of you, a second chance. And I think that's why the honeymoon card is here, referring to maybe a trip that you need to make with your partner, your wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the situation is in your case, where you need to work on your communication. It's important that you have that heart-to-heart conversation for you to try to release any pain that you may have had, or any misunderstanding that left you feeling this way, maybe even betrayed with the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. It's a painful feeling, maybe disappointment, or because there was a misunderstanding or a fight with the other person, something that maybe you felt controlled, or suspicions that show that not everything was as it seemed to be, where maybe it left you a little bit unbalanced, with the Moon here, emotionally confused, maybe sad and even depressed for some of you. There is here a need of evaluation of how much you have put in this situation, how much effort does this need to be worked out, maybe released for some of you, forgiven with the Judgment card here. And maybe you can come to, after this assessment, to have a second chance with your partner or the other person. I see that there is passion here with this Fire and the Eight of Wands in your position, where you have feelings for the other person, and you feel that this could have a way to be reconciled or to be forgiven, and a new start, a new chance to have a new way of seeing the things, so you can improve in communication, have a clear conversation where you say what you need to say, maybe put the boundaries that you need to set, and try to come to a consensus with the other person, an agreement. As I said, in this case, there is a need to have a clear conversation and to improve in the way you communicate between you both. For the singles, it says release your ex, and it's showing here that there was pain maybe with the other person, and now you had created a system of beliefs that is not really allowing you to open your heart, to offer your heart to somebody else, because you are still attached to the pain that was inflicted in you in the past. And so now it's time to release those thoughts, those beliefs, and maybe forgive the other person, and not even for the well-being of the other person. You don't even need to say I forgive you, but you need to feel it in your heart. You need to evaluate those with the Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles here, those feelings. Maybe it was a control issue, jealousy, or something like that make you feel really disappointed in love, disappointed in the other person. But that doesn't need to be repeated over and over again. If you learn to, release and detach of this relationship from the past, and evaluate and assess exactly what was your part in that, why did you bring that into happening, what was your responsibility, and how can you avoid that to happen again, so you won't repeat the same pattern of behavior or situations in your life. That's why the regeneration is here, because you will change those belief systems inside, and that will be reflected in the outer world. With this card of regeneration, you can come to reinvent yourself with new systems, to set boundaries, to learn to say no sometimes, from a point of view that is more just, more clear, with the King of Swords here and also the Ace of Swords, you come to a new clarity, a new understanding that will allow you to detach from this relationship from the past. But like Scorpio does, you need to immerse in your feelings and see from your subconscious which ones of those beliefs you need to release, let go, so you don't continue in that pattern of circumstances in your life. Some of you may be still checking online, Facebook, and spying on them, or checking them up to see what they are doing. You are still attached to that person, and it's holding you back from opening your heart to a new possibility. And as I said, regeneration is birth and rebirth, second chances, maybe with new people, not with the same, okay, because it's saying release your ex, but second chances to be open to love. The energy of communication is strong here for both group of people, singles and in stable relationships. It's necessary for you to improve the way you communicate and to release the need, if there is any, to control others, to change others, to conform to the idea that you have that they need to behave. And in tarot, you may be in either side of the coin, right? So you could be the controlling person, or you were subjected to somebody controlling you. But now with this regeneration, you can have more clear ideas of what you want, how do you want to be treated, and feeling better in your center, so you can set those limits and show the other person how you want to be treated. But if you don't release that pain or those memories, if you keep giving the power to the past, that's the only way that the past will be in the present, holding you back and not allowing you to really have a very healthy relationship. Like I said about the signs, I see here mainly Aries and Scorpio, but it could be any other fire sign, Sagittarius, and it could be Leo also. And the air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So for the people in relationships that they are stable, you may find the chance to fix this, to find the errors, to find the problems that you have in communication maybe, or jealousy, control, and try to release that in order for you to have a rebirth in the relationship. And for the single people, they need to release the past and be open with a more clear idea of what is it that you want, and healing the past so you can be open to love. I hope this resonated for some of you. If that was the case, let me know in the comments, please. If this served you, please give me a like, and thank you for your comments, for sharing and subscribing if you haven't done so. And I'll see you next time. Leo, thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Bye-bye.